Remember that flip project we were talking about? This place looks alright. Welcome to our flip project. Come on in. So as you can see, we've got an open plan living, dining, kitchen, front courtyard or front balcony area. We removed part of the wall here to open up the dining and the living space, and we put in an open plan kitchen where you could add your own island bench after to really make the space feel large. You can see we've got a round table here as well, and the stagers have done a fantastic job in making this space feel as big as possible and really homely as well. So the bulk of the work that's gone into these spaces has been the entire resheeting of the rooms. Both the ceilings, the walls, and the floors have been completely refinished. So we resanded the floors and finished them with a polyurethane gloss coat. We used white on white on both the ceilings, the cornicing, and the walls, which means we didn't have to cut in the space. This is the kitchen space. So we went to IKEA and completely built this kitchen ourselves. One of the things we love about it is these bullnose handles on each of the doors, which means you didn't have to screw in handles yourself. The entire door itself is a handle to open each of the cupboards. We've also got soft close on the drawers, so look at that, no slamming. New appliances, so we went for IKEA's black appliances range hood cooktop. So this is an induction cooktop, which we got the Sparky to install the cooktop, and we got the plumber to install the sink. So we've tried installing those ourselves in the past. Much easier to get your tradies to do those types of things. We've also got an integrated dishwasher here with the buttons on top. I'm really happy with how that looks and how that finish came out. So it looks neat with the rest of the cabinetry. It's got the same type of handle. And it really fits well in the space. So originally when the home was built, or when we bought it, the kitchen used to have an island bench coming across the front, a wall here about halfway out, and this space was very small. So what we've tried to do is make it feel as large as possible by knocking down the wall here, by allowing this space so you can walk around the dining table, and then if you wanted to, you could add your own island after the fact if you bought the home. So come on down the hallway and let's check out the bedrooms. We'll start off with the most impressive room. So this is the master. Similar to the living spaces, white on white on the walls, cornicing and ceilings. You can go to Bunnings and tint your ceiling paint, and that makes it a lot easier to get the same colour. We've put ceiling fans in each of the bedrooms with LEDs in the middle. We've got a Mitsubishi aircon in the master as well, because the master are going to be the people who are paying for the home. So that's why I put that in this room. And we've also got the IKEA wardrobes. So we paid IKEA, or a tradesman from IKEA, to come and install these for about $500. Money well spent, because it saved us time doing it ourselves. So there's a mirrored robe in each of the rooms. And the reason we chose mirrored robes on both sides is it makes the space feel a lot larger. One, because it bounces light, and two, because you can see the entire space that you're in. So it really gives that doubling effect. So come on and check out the other two bedrooms. This gives you a much better appreciation of the floors, and these are more kids' bedrooms, will make a great study or work from home space. This would be my pick for the work from home space, because you could put your desk here, standing desk, have a view out to the front of the property. We're very elevated here, and you get good sunlight in the mornings, and the afternoon sun's off the back of the house. So we're really happy with how this turned out. It's very basic. It is a bedroom at the end of the day, but new ceiling fans, paint on the walls, refinish the floors, clean up the windows, touch up the handles, clean up the door, put on new hardware, and then you've got a bedroom. So it's pretty much the exact same thing in this bedroom, bedroom number 3. This is probably the smallest of the 3 bedrooms. And you've got a view out into the backyard, and you've got a view, because we're elevated, out towards the northern aspect. So a good little bedroom here, great for a kid. Again, you could use this as a study space, and it gives you that nice view of the yard as well. Now we have a separate toilet and washroom space, so the toilet's off on its own. We've just put in a brand new toilet here. Plumber did all that, I did the tiling. Very nice and neat and clean. And then we did our best tidying up the bathroom. So you could have jackhammered the floors and ripped everything out. It would probably cost you about 35 grand. But we wanted to reuse what was here and reuse the space as best we could. So we had Morton screens, put in the shower screen, We've got a brand new shower head. We've refinished the tiles in the shower space. And in the bathtub, we tiled in the bath surround. We added new tapware, did 2 coats of refinishing on the tub to get the tub from yellow to white, added a vanity, added our VJ paneling, added our subway tile, and this room has a lot more character. I think the thing I love most about this room is when you walk in and you see the vanity with a nice subway backsplash, the VJ on the right, and you've got this mirror here where you can look at yourself, check yourself out, make sure you're good to go. But I really like this corner of this space. I think it's done a good job to lift the standard of the bathroom. So come and check out the backyard where we finished our project. Oh, before we get out here, I really love this colour. Emily picked it. It took a little while to pick the right yellow. This is called My Favourite. We had a look at a couple of other options, but I think between the two of us, when we were at Bunnings, we really like this colour. And it gives that house a real pop, both on the front and back door. So we love the colour there. So this is the backyard of the outdoor entertaining area. You can see we've got the breeze blocks surrounding this space. And breeze blocks are really back in this year, and they have been the last few years. So we wanted to keep them and make them a feature of the space. There's a little bit of uneven concrete on the flooring out here, but it would be too expensive for us to try and redo for what we're trying to sell the project for. And so we've just staged this with an outdoor table, added some festoon lighting, which gives the space a bit of character. And then you've got all of this extra space for activities. You've got your washing line, your Old Hills hoist, which has been touched up. You've got gravelled area with a fire pit, which we can go check out. And then you've got a bit of yard, which might need a bit more work down the track. So you can see there's a lot of gravel under my feet right now, and we shifted about 3 cubic meters of gravel into this backyard space to make it usable and feel like it's actually a nice space. So I would set up a few deck chairs out here. You can put it in a fire, toast some marshmallows. You're not really going to have a barbecue with this old school setup, but it would be a nice place to hang out with some mates on a Friday night, grab a guitar, play some music and have a bit of a fire pit going. We've got the rest of this space, which is a lot of mulch because the yard was really overgrown here. So we've cut it right back towards the boundary, and someone could make the space their own in terms of the yard down the track. So we cleaned it up, tidied it up, gravelled it, mowed the lawns, and we're going to show you the front of the house to close this out. So this is one of my favourite little touches that we added to the home. It's a little sign, 27. It just gives the house a bit of character as you come in and walk up. And I think it's, you know, the previous owner who was here, Jenny, she lived here for about 50 years. So we're hoping that the next person that buys this property is wanting to live in this suburb for another 50 years in Aspley. So we love the area, we love the house, and we put a lot of heart and soul into it. So we hope we can find a home buyer looking to find their new home. Otherwise, on the front here, we've just done a lot of work in terms of tidying it up. Full repaint of the garage, full repaint of the exterior. The roof's been repointed and repainted as well. And so we fixed up the stairs. I added all these metal trims up the stairs and we gravelled underneath. And then we've just done a whole tidy of the yard space. Trimmed back the trees, mowed the lawn, gurning all the concrete spaces to make it nice, neat and tidy. So this has been our renovation project. We're on the market today and hoping we make the sale. So thanks for coming along for the ride. We've been really enjoying the journey, and we're looking forward to moving on from this project. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace. We're selling the home. I'm definitely over it. 10 groups through. We were probably hoping for 15 groups through that we get no offers or no interest. We'll then lower the price.
Let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see.